Would you mind holding this while we talk?
Not at all.
Okay. That's actually an item that we use within our service of Tailgate Guys, Red Solo Cup, tailgating. I think it's kind of funny. Now, how often do you remember going and experiencing tailgates in your college days, maybe coming back for homecoming? I know you went to Nebraska, so that must have been crazy.
Yeah. It always was a lot of fun to return home and watch a football game.
Now, translate that to Ohio University. How many times do you have students, maybe organizations, all that stuff, actually setting up and tearing down your current tailgating, but they leave a big mess behind?
Yeah, that usually seems to be the case, and we have students in other university organizations do that kind of stuff.
Okay. How often do those workers, students, and stuff actually end up communicating on a more personal level with your fans and season ticket holders?
I would say there's little interaction between the fans and the people that are actually working.
Okay. Now, what's the importance of each season ticket holder making it to and from the game on time and in a safely manner, as well as enjoying the pregame festivities beforehand safely?
Yeah, those are some of the most important things for us.
Okay. Now, I know as an external ops director, your employees might not be focused on new business as much as they should be, and it might be hard to focus on that given the year-round sport in college. Now, how often do you think each employee you have could make it to a tailgate, make it to a game with a new potential prospect?
I feel like that could happen.
That could happen?
Yeah.
Now, we always get told that maybe going out to an event with a potential prospect is kind of difficult, but it's the way to go. However, they usually say golfing isn't necessarily for them. Maybe their play is embarrassing, and it's really expensive. And then besides that, maybe going to lunch isn't the answer. Maybe because when's the last time you've had a memorable chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I can't really tell you the last time, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, with this plan we have in place, it would just need one person to write down what's actually important to them for a new prospect. And we can help with that entirely, and you can keep track of that. Now, for each employee that you actually have, how many hours do you think you could spend with a tailgate helping get that new prospect? Maybe 30 minutes to an hour?
Oh, yeah, we could see that happening.
Okay. And then would it be beneficial, do you think, if you would actually go do that, maybe with one of your current employees, to maybe be a more personal level?
Yeah, that could definitely help.
Okay. Now, each of the family packages are actually listed at $130. So if you just had one employee focusing on new business per month, you just make $130 with that prospect. Okay? And then based on that, if you just focused on a sport like maybe football, you'd end up with at least $720 by the end of the year. Does that make sense, how I arrived at that number?
Yeah.
Okay. And then going back to the tailgating experience, I think that really helps build your client relationship, which is definitely huge in getting all these affirmed accounts. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and besides that, how many do you think will actually end up being prospects? Since it's year-round, maybe each employee focuses on, what, 3? Would that sound right?
I think I could see 3.
3? Okay. All right, and that number times the 130 would just be your essential ROI at the very end of the season if everyone just focuses on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're not just focused on new business here. We're focused on your existing clients and your existing prospects. Do you think it'd be beneficial, and not only beneficial, but if your employees would have time focusing on one prospect a month and one existing client a month?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So that right there would essentially double the ROI that we've already placed for you guys. Does that sound great?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Now, with those existing clients and those prospects, if you had all your employees focusing on that, I'd actually suggest working 4 games out of the season, of the 6 games for your home games, because you probably want to have a little leeway, like 2 games or so, like I laid out, for new prospects and other business things that you can actually work on. Because I know as an external ops employee, you're probably extremely busy throughout the entire season.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, and then with that, we've already covered your ROI and everything. Do you think this would be a good deal in place?
Yeah, I do think so.
Okay. We actually have some of our clients that we focused on, Texas, Alabama, other big major schools, and I think that could actually translate very well to the MAC itself. Now, could I get this partnership in writing, do you think?
Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
Okay, it doesn't cost too much or anything?
No, it sounds good to me.
Awesome, because it's absolutely free.
Really?
And yeah. So essentially all the money you're making off of our service is going directly into yours and the school's pocket.
Oh, wow. Well, sounds fantastic.
The only thing that we're asking of you is to have our name like sponsored within each of the ticket packages that you send out to these fans, and we'll create a mutual relationship with each other almost on the spot. Does that sound like a plan?
I think that sounds like a great plan.
All right, who should I make the partnership out to? Should I put it in your name or the university's name?
Feel free to put it in my name.
Put it in your name?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.